Hi everyone, Jeannie here, and welcome back to my channel, the place where you get bookish love and a whole lot of random. In today's video, I'm bringing you my February TBR. So there's a whole lot going on in February, right? It's the month of romance and love, Valentine's Day, Black History Month, and my Patreon just launched. So yeah, busy, 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 right? With all that comes chaos. And we love us some chaos. So without further ado, let's get into it, yeah. Yeah, let's let Doja Cat say it. So I'll be starting off with my January rollovers. Book 1, The Shining by Stephen King. So in The Shining, we're taking a journey with this 5-year-old boy named Danny. He's this cool kid that shines. And no, we're not talking about sunshine. We're talking about Stephen King type of shine. Because Danny has dope psychic ability. We ain't talking about no vacations here. So when his father becomes the caretaker of the Overlook Hotel, Danny's vision goes out of whack. And as Game of Thrones puts it, winter is coming.
I know this is hard for you, but winter is coming.
Yeah. And they get a whole blizzard, which gets them canceled from society. Yep, they ain't going nowhere. The hotel starts kind of like developing this whole life on its own. Like some kind of paranormal activity, evil nonsense going on in this hotel. And guess what? They want the spotlight too. I haven't seen this movie, but who doesn't know this iconic scene?
Here's Johnny!
So, I'm looking forward to reading this and maybe even watching the movie so I can compare the two. That's gonna be fun, at least to me. Book number 2, A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. In A Game of Thrones, we're taking a journey to a long time ago when the seasons were out of whack. Word of the day, out of whack. Definition, when things go crazy and you don't know what to do with that. The annoying winter is coming and some shenanigans is about to go down.
She said, well, what did your mother say? I took a deep breath. I looked at my friends. I was like, it's about to go down.
Then there's the Starks of Winterfell. They're kind of like this mob family that you don't want to mess with.
Say hello to my little friend!
So you could only figure there's going to be a whole lot of craziness. Tragedies, betrayals, some bow chicka wow wow. Killing, friends, frenemies, and enemies. There's a whole lot of fudgery going on here, and we love the drama. So let me make sure I have that popcorn ready. Book number 3, Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. So this is the last book in the Throne of Glass series. Yes, I'm still reading it. Don't ask me why. No, I can't really tell you anything about it because then I'd be spoiling it. However, what I will say is that I can't wait to see how this story ends, and I really hope it doesn't disappoint me. So we'll just move on from here. Book number 4, The 5 a.m. Club by Robin S. Sharma. So let's talk about the 5 a.m. Club concept. So basically the premise of it is to create a revolutionary morning routine that will help make you a more productive human in society. It's also supposed to activate your best health and bulletproof your serenity so that you can live your best life. Okay, so enough said. I'm sold. I mean, who doesn't want to live their best life? So now I'm going to go into my 3 Patreon Black Heretics book club picks, and I'm pretty excited to read these. So let's get into what they are and what they're about. Black Heretics Book Club YA pick, Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. So here's the type of journey we're taking in Little Thieves. It's by the author of the Merciful Crows series, and it's a retelling of The Goose Girl, which I'm not familiar with, but maybe this book can help me out, right? I don't know. Then there's the protagonist, Vanya, who is the adopted goddaughter of Death and Fortune. Sounds all good and peachy, right?
And wrong.
Not really when she has to pay them back for taking care of her. Like, couldn't she just give them like a IOU? Like, you know what? Charge it to the card, charge it to the game, charge it to whoever, because come on, pay you back for taking care of me? You adopted me. I don't know. She could have, something could have happened there, right? So what does Vanya do? She decides to say, screw this, I'm taking my shit and someone else's life while I'm at it. So, with all that, she leads this double life and crosses a god. The god was like, hell no, curses her, and now she has to figure out how to break the curse so like that her jewels don't turn into stone. Because I mean, who really wants that? Like, you have a whole bunch of jewels living that good life and your jewels just turn into stone. That's not cool. Who wants that? Except like a geologist or something, I don't know. But what I do know is that it sounds good and I am here for it. Hang on, we're almost done. So while you're at it, hit that subscribe button right quick. And let's keep on with this video. Black Heretics Book Club Adult Pick, The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrea Stewart. Here's what I maybe know about this book. So there's this emperor who knows how to do some bone shard magic to keep the people in check. All right, like he's like, listen, don't act up or I'll bone shard your ass. But that's where he messed up because now those same people that he bone sharded are coming for him. Like they're gonna start some revolutionary and shit. So he has this daughter, Lynn, who he pays no mind to, and he's also like, nah, you ain't gonna be heir of my throne. Who said? So she decides to go left, or maybe this way for you, whichever is left for you. And learn some forbidden bone shard magic. As we know, there's always a cost to forbidden magic. And now Lynn has to decide, do I want to be a boss and claim this throne? Or do I want to be like Batman and save the people of Gotham City?
I'm Batman.
See what I did there? No? Maybe? Okay, moving on. Black Heretics Book Club, Random Genre Pick, The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood. In The Love Hypothesis, what? It sounded like I was gonna say hypothesis and apocalypse. Okay, Jeannie, so let's do this again. Let's do one. In The Love Hypothesis, we are okay, yeah, I did say it. We are taking a journey with Olive Smith, who's smart AF, with her third year PhD candidate self. Okay, girl, I see you. She doesn't believe in romantic, lasting relationships. I mean, could you blame her? Because at this point, neither do I. But every girl seems to have that one friend that does. And some way, somehow, you get yourself involved in some kind of shenanigans. What kind of shenanigans, you ask? Well, let's just say her fake boyfriend, Adam Carlson, is this young hotshot of a professor. By the way, which college was this? Because all the colleges that I went to, the professors were ancient and not so hot. Then again, there was that one professor. I digress. We could chat about that in the comments. But basically, Olive is trying to prove to her ex boyfriend that she's dating. Well, we all know where that goes, right? And I'm interested in seeing if this book
Really?
lives up to the hype. So now I'm going to talk about the other books I plan to read this month. So going back to the numbers. Book number 8, How Moon Fuentes Fell in Love with the Universe by Raquel Vasquez Gilliland. So we'll be meeting Moon Fuentes, who seems to have this annoying, I'm in social media star for a sister, a twin sister at that. Moon is kind of like that unwanted sister that stays in the background, but that's meant to be her sister's camera woman.
Ugh, as if.
She ends up taking the job as a merch girl in a tour bus full of beautiful influencers. And she starts to believe that everything's going fine and dandy until she meets her bunkmate and new nemesis, Santiago Phillips. He's all the things most boys are.
Annoying.
But this one happens to be hot and annoying. So they both hate each other, at least they believe they do. However, close proximity kind of changes that, leading them to possibly liking each other. And then we all know what happens from there. Excuse me, dirty minded people. This is a YA contemporary. Okay? Book number 9. Well, hopefully number 9. The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. So this is not your average sorority, I guess. Sorority. There we go. Sorority. Let's say it again. Sorority. Sounds weird, but whatever. Maybe it's my New York accent. I don't know. Anyways, because the sisters of Kappa Rho Nu share a secret. They're actually a coven of witches.
It's just a bunch of hocus pocus.
I know, right? For Vivi, she gets a chance at redefining her life and chilling with the cool girls. Okay, all right. I added that because I thought it would be cooler, but I don't know. Anyways, and as for Scarlet, she's like the daughter of like the legacy Raven. Like that's a big deal. It isn't all fun and games because she has to live up to her mother's bogus expectations and become the Kappa Rho Nu president. But then they're paired for initiation and find themselves in some kind of shenanigans that involve blood oaths and betrayal. This is a whole mood right here. We love us a good witchy drama-filled mood that screams the Craft vibes. You remember the Craft? Well, in case you don't, here you go.
If a witch betrayed her coven, they would kill her.
Book number 10, Middle Game by Shannon McGuire. Okay, so I don't know too much about this book, but what I know is we have twins, Roger and Dodger. Yes, that's actually their name. I don't know what the author was thinking, but I guess that was the best that they could do at the moment. Anyway, one has the power of story and the other has the power of numbers. Like, she actually loves math. Who does that? Who? Because not me. I can't stand math. I'm not good at math. And there, I'm not in denial about it, that's for sure. Then there's their creator, Reed, who's skilled AF in alchemy and wants to ascend with them just so he can be powerful. I mean, can you blame him? And listen to this line. Godhood is attainable, pray it isn't attained. I am ready, and that's all I have to say. Book number 11. I think it's number 11. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. So I am so ready for this kind of journey because we are going to the 1920s during the Jazz Age, where we meet Jay Gatsby, who happens to be in love with some girl named Daisy. He throws these lavish parties where gin is overflowing and sex is an obsession. Okay, so with that right there, just sign me up to this guest list because I want all the tea. All of it. So the next books that I'm not going to mention are actually part of my secret TBR. My secret TBR consists of 3 books, which are for an upcoming video series that I plan on sharing with you soon. If you like the sound of that, then you may want to subscribe and turn on those post notifications. This way you don't miss a video with little old me.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Before you go, make sure to check out this video if you haven't already, and consider joining my Patreon so you can get more content from me and join in our fun buddy reads. I'd also like to know, what books are on your February TBR? Have you read any of the ones that I mentioned? Tell me, are you vibing with the books that I picked for February? I'd love to chat with you about them. You know what? Let's make it a party and all chat down below about these books or other books or your February TBR or how you're feeling, what you're doing. Yeah, all of that fun stuff. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave this emoji and sending you a huge, massive thank you for watching this video. And always remember to sprinkle a little love and kindness everywhere you go. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.